Alright guys, back to work. I've had my day off. Just doing the apartment today. One of the things I have to say, I advise painting during the day like now, because we started on the ceilings already, which you can see it's come up quite nice here. There's little bits of patches here, a big bit there. But it's getting there. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get it first coat. This is the colour we're painting the walls. It's a bit more neutral. Looks quite nice. And obviously I'm going over the woodwork as well. So that's looking a little bit more modern. I'm still deciding whether to take that through or not to the edge there. We'll see. But yeah, it's not looking too bad now. It's tidying up quite well. The bedrooms, we've done the ceilings in these as well. I haven't mentioned, we've changed the lights, so it's all got new lights. Same again, this one's had about 3 or 4 coats. It's coming up nice now, still needs a bit of patchwork, but like I said, this is why I do it during the day. Going to paint all the walls, it's got a nice base coat there. And all the rooms have had new lights in there, so it's looking a little bit rough at the minute, but as the day goes on, it'll look a lot better. Same here, going to paint all the way through. Ceilings look a lot better in here, may not be so obvious because of the new lights, but it does look a lot brighter and a lot better in here. Why are the ceilings so dark? Well, the answer to that was the property above, which is the one me and April and the kids live in, originally had a leak from its pipework. It was to do with the air conditioning, because when they put there's like a pipe that's normally out the back of the aircon. Well, let's go and find the unit so you can see what I'm talking about. So your internal unit is like this. Behind there's a pipe which normally connects to a basically drainage for the condensate, because obviously as you're taking the cold air out, you have the whole evaporation going on. Well, not condensation, not evaporation. If it was evaporating, it wouldn't be so much of an issue. But the point is, you end up with a lot of water content as you're cycling the air through. That water normally goes down the pipe, goes down, out, down, 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 and out through the building. The one upstairs went down, 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 into the wall, and come out all the way through these ceilings, which is where the water damage originally come from. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not destroyed the ceilings. It's just a case of they need painting. In the hallway here, we did have a more major issue. There was water pouring out of this at one point. I believe the water tank upstairs had burst. There's a brand new water tank up there, that ain't gonna happen again. But the point is, there was some issues there that were historical. This is why I say, you know, if you're getting a new property or buying an old property, more than a new one to be fair, do go through the pipe work, do go through the electrics, do go through and make sure that everything's okay, because I mean it's a bit like the water heaters. Got one in here, up there with that. As you can see, that's fairly new, but that has been installed, I think that's the second one in 6 years. That lasts about 3 or 4 years, unless you put filters on them. And you've got to get the filter on the incoming feed, the cold feed, to actually assist with the pipe work. Otherwise it gets a lot fussy and a lot of damage. Bits of grit now and again get inside and basically destroy your water tank and corrode your pipes, all that lovely stuff. But I'm looking forward to getting this done, because one of the things I do have is this issue of once I've started it, I've got to finish it. So although it's Boxing Day, this is what I'm doing for the day. As you see, I've already made a start over here, run out of paint, had to go and buy some new. So this needs another coat. This side's actually finished, but it's slowly getting there. Hoping to get this done this week. And it's ready for renting then. But as you see, got nice new lights. It's a lot better than it was. A few people asked about the light. The light's not too bad here actually. As you can see, the sun's coming down It's over there at the minute, but as it moves around, you get a bit of sunlight. This is why Denise used to have the sofas on this side. As I speak, sun just beams into my face. You do get some light in here. Well, you can see it casting on the ground now. It's not too bad. And I know some people are asking about a balcony. Well, it's just flared my lens up. Okay, stop lens. But you've got to bear in mind, don't worry about that too much. If you're thinking about eating out or, you know, want a place to chill, you're only meters away from the beach. The beach is literally down there. I'm doing the grills as well, by the way. I don't know if I can get this out there without dropping the phone. But the beach is only down there. Parking's right outside. Normally parking's not a problem except for peak season. But what I generally do is leave the car in the peak season. I just park it up and use the bus. It's easier than trying to find a parking space. But doing all the grills, doing all the painting, lights are in. It's looking a lot better already. Yeah, should be good when we're finished. But that's me for today. If anybody would like a questions and answers round for tomorrow, please leave questions below because I'm actually running out of questions. Don't mind if I've answered them before. Feel free to ask any questions because I know not everybody's watched all my videos. So sometimes I've already answered the question maybe multiple times, but I do understand not everybody wants to sit through so many videos on the channel. So happy to help where I can, and Merry Christmas.